This is Notes 9.4 Symmetry. What you're trying to do on this one is you're trying to draw a line. And once you draw the line, if you were to fold it on that line, the two sides would match up with one another exactly. So if that could happen, then you can say that it has symmetry. So for example, in the first problem, if I was to draw a line down through here and I was to fold it up on one another, then this would line up with this part. This one has no symmetry, so if I draw the line this way, it doesn't line, this side of the triangle here doesn't line up with this one. If I was to draw it this way, this is skinnier than this part over here, so they don't line up. All right, this one, you draw as many lines as you can to where one side would match up with the other. So if I was to draw it straight up and down like this and fold it, this side would match up with that one. If I was to draw it like this and fold it over here, this would match up with that exactly. If I was to fold it on the line here, then this would match up with that, and then the same thing if I was to fold it this way. The flag, the only way you could fold it is straight up and down through the leaf. Straight up and down is vertical, horizontal line here. This one, I could do it vertically, I could do it horizontally. And because this is a rectangle, you can't do it on a diagonal because they don't match up. This one, like so. We did the heart already, like so. This one going straight through like this. And the hexagon, I could draw it going through like this. I could draw it going through like this. I could draw it coming through on a diagonal like this or like this. And I could even come through here like this. This one, I could do it this way or I could do it this way. Those were all reflexive symmetry. So now we have rotational symmetry. So you're going to rotate the object. The best way to do this is to put your pencil or pen right in the center of the object and turn it. So when you turn it, we're thinking from here to here is 90 degrees because that's a 90-degree angle. If I went from here to here, that would be 90 degrees. And then from here to here would be another 90, 180. So it has to be 180 or less when you rotate it. So this would be an example of 90 degrees, and then this would be an example of 180. Does it look the same way as when I started? Does everything still look the same? So this would be 180 degrees. All right, next one. Look and see if it has reflectional or rotational or both. And if it has both, circle it. So this one has reflexive. I could come down through this way. I could come across like this. I could come at a diagonal like this and that would match. Or I could come at a diagonal like this and that would match. And I could rotate it every 90 degrees. So 90, 180, and I need to circle that. Cards, the only way I could do it if I came through here like this 5 wouldn't match up over here, or this 5 wouldn't match up over here. So the only thing I can do is rotate it 180. H, I could come down through this way. I could come across like this and turn it 180. And circle that because it did both. This one, I can't come down this way because these wouldn't match. I can't come over here because those wouldn't match. So the only thing is 180. And then the last one, I can't cut it down through like this. I can't come across like this. Those wouldn't match. So the only thing is 180.